Well, at least you took the cannon. Usually casters are not so important, you just have 3 casters there. Caster minion don't give so much XP. But yeah, this, like, if it was a good fight, you can move like this and give up 3 casters, but this is a bad fight. I don't mind you left 3 casters in the tower, because this is not so valuable. Leaving 3 casters is fine. I mind that you go for a fight that is bad. Like, this is, you're never gonna save. And you decide quite late, look at this. Like, when you see this, go to the tower. What do you see here? You see 3 stacks of Brom. You see a Briar. You're never gonna save this guy.
What's going on, guys? Besides and today we are going to learn laning phase, freeze versus push, recall timings, first 5 minutes for low elo and high elo as well, because this guy is actually a master tier player. He wants to be a pro, he wants to be challenger. So if you are below grandmaster, please watch this until the end, because this video is absolutely amazing. My name is Eyes and I'm a League of Legends AD carry professional coach. So if you don't want to miss out any bit of amazing AD carry videos that will happen on this channel, be sure to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell, guys. Enjoy.
What were the biggest mistakes for this game?
Actually face checked mid game some bushes without any cover. Maybe too cocky on some plays. Skipping some waves to help my jungler fights that are over. That's it, I think.
Okay, how is this matchup 2v2?
Actually, I think if low, we win. If we are both full HP and enemies are full HP.
Okay.
If I get hit by Q on Braum, it's really hard.
Okay, how is Tristana versus Kai'Sa matchup?
I win on first maybe 2 or 3 levels. Then she become on aggressively and maybe she can kill me 1v1. But in the first levels, I think I am better on all wins.
Okay, yeah.
Later on, maybe she outscales me. But again, I think it's really close if I am isolated. If I'm not, I lose. That's
Okay. So if she's getting level 3, like level advantage, yes, she can play more aggressive, but the most important thing is after BF Sword. After BF Sword is gonna be harder for you to play. And if she has BF Sword and she jumps on you, usually you lose. This matchup, if she plays it well, it's favorable for Trist, but it's not unwinnable for you. So it depends on how you play. Okay, so she has advantage on AD carry matchup, but not by much. It's still winnable when the AD carry matchup. Support matchup, how is support matchup?
I think Braum is counter on Leona.
True.
Braum is really strong versus engaged champions. He can tank really well his wall, FCC. I think that's the matchup.
Okay, yeah. So they have big advantage on support. They have better support in the matchup. And AD carry is also a little bit better than you. So let's see how you play this matchup, but it is pretty hard. She has cleanse, which helps you a bit in the 2v2. But at the same time, if they flash on you with Brom, you're just dead because you have no cleanse. So I usually would consider going cleanse. It is also a Rise, Briar, Brom. It's a lot of things that can CC you. But if you want to get a barrier for the 2v2 in this matchup, is not that bad because you have your E. So if you're very, very good, Brom shouldn't really catch you a lot. What? In terms of the rules, what do you get? Just standard. But this is... Okay. You take this too? You don't like it?
Actually, in poke lanes, I take biscuits and
Okay.
bloodline.
Okay. You know that the biscuits also give you max HP, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you know that you get how much HP do you get,
Actually, didn't think about that.
right? That's why pro players take it, because it's very, very good. So you get 30 HP per biscuit, so you get 90 HP.
Yeah.
So if you really ask
That's-
yourself why people, you know, take this and why Grandmaster, Challenger, they prefer
Yeah.
this, there is a reason. It's not
Additional out.
it's not that bad to get haste, but I think like, you know, summon a spell haste. Okay, you have flash faster, but on Kaisa you have your ult, you have your invisibility, so it's not like you play Kog'Maw or Twitch or, you know, a champion that is, you know, has to have flash. Yeah, so I personally would go still the classic biscuits. Okay, let's see what you do. So you go towards the lane. Yeah, usually it's very important to get brush priority. To get this brush right here. Because if you get this brush and the wave comes, you can poke and play around the brush and you force them toward the brush, and if they ward the brush, you can take the ward. But if they face check, you still win very hard if you are in the brush. So this cover is good. They invade. Okay. And now you should just go to bot. Because you see you stay here. Then you go around, which is good. But you see the timer, it's 1:05 already. So ideally you are in the brush before the minions spawn. Minions already have spawned. So you're pretty late into the brush right there. And it's Kaisa Leona. You guys can win this. Because Kaisa is stronger than Triss level 1. Yeah. And Leona has 4 seconds on the Q. Okay, of course, Braum is very strong level 1. It's not to be underestimated. But you have Barrier in your Kaisa. The Tristana level 1 is very bad. She should start Q if she's good. Yeah, she starts E. Very bad for her. Yeah, okay, so you didn't get the brush priority right there. And now, let's see if you lose push. You need to Q the minions. You need to get the minions. Okay. Pretty scared here. Are you scared of them going on you, or why are you so scared here?
Yeah, I think I'm really scared because Leona is half HP already. And if they flash on me now, I think I lose flash or maybe die.
Yeah, because if
That's
the Braum
why.
flashes, he flash Qs, so you flash the Q, and then he's here. He's into the minion, so he's gonna get chunked. Let's see. Q, auto, and then now she didn't proc her aftershock, unfortunately. You go on Tristana right now, very good. And then you just try to flash, it was very unlucky. Good Q. And now they both flash. Very good, you keep the sums. And now here you have only 40 gold. So you are holding the wave here, okay? That's fine that you don't push, this is a good wave state. Let's see what you're gonna do. Are you an AD carry main who feels like no matter how well you play, win the lane, make good decisions, play mechanically well most of the times, but you still have no real impact? You crush it one day, win 5 games in a row and feel unstoppable, but the next day you lose every single game and start doubting yourself. Am I even a good AD carry? What can I do if enemy top lane and mid lane are so fed? Imagine a world where you never let the lead slip away. You know exactly how to push your advantage, exactly when to rotate at the right time, and how to control objectives so you can snowball the game. A world where as AD carry you don't feel forced to make risky plays and you don't drop your lead. But you don't have to imagine it, you can make it a reality. This is Martin. He was grinding games, watching guides and trying his best, but none of it seemed to work. The problem? He was focusing on the wrong things. You don't improve just by playing more games, you improve by fixing the small mistakes that cost you wins. And that's a problem that most AD carry face. From Platinum 3 to Diamond in 2 months. Billy found himself making the same mistakes over and over again, engaging at the wrong time or mispositioning in teamfights, dying for no reason, and he even knew some of the mistakes but he didn't know how to fix it. He would find himself guessing what to do next, unsure whether to push, rotate or fight while feeling completely lost in the mid game. Now he knows exactly what to do at every stage of the game and his results speak for themselves. Silver to Emerald in a month. Shaquille went from Diamond 4 to Challenger. Alex went from Gold to Grandmaster. And they are not alone. They are part of a growing community over 3,254 players who have taken coaching and transformed their gameplay. But here is the truth. This was not overnight and it was not effortless. Shaquille spent 2 years grinding to reach Challenger, not by playing more, but by playing smarter. Alex dedicated 26 months refining his skills and climbing to Grandmaster once he started focusing on what actually matters. So no, this is not a one session and you'll climb instantly, promise. If you're looking for that, if you're looking for a shortcut, this isn't it. But if you're willing to put in the time, willing to put in the effort, apply the right mindset and focus on the details that actually matter, this is the proof that coaching actually works. You're closer to being a great AD carry than you think. Most players just need to uncover what's actually holding them back. That's it. You could keep grinding, watching random guides and hoping for progress, but how much time will you waste before realizing something is missing? You could finally find the real mistakes that have been keeping you stuck and start making real progress. You have already put in the effort. Now let's make sure it pays off. Book your coaching session now at bizaz.com.
Yeah, but that's bad because now Tristana is coming with full HP, right?
Yeah.
Look at your HP, you have 470 HP. She comes with Call. And yeah, just Call in a potion maybe. Best case for her. But she can just all-in you. So the right play here is, this is good. Don't push. If you recall now instantly, if she's very smart, she will cancel her recall and she will push the wave.
Yeah.
So what you should do is you should stay a bit here, take this minion, and now she's not in the lane. It passed like 10 seconds, so now you recall. Because look at your HP.
Yeah.
300 HP right now. So of course now she's losing minions, you have a freeze, everything, life is good. But in 20 seconds, when she's in the lane with full HP and you have this HP, you need to think about the future right now. Your gold is still bad. You're not gonna, if you take this wave, you're gonna get like 350, still very bad. I would recall for a potion and play from there. Now you gave up your pressure. Let's see. Are you gonna die for this? Okay, just recall here, right here. Okay, now it's a bit late, but this wave won't crush before the next wave comes.
Yeah.
So you really should recall. Let's see what happens, because it's pretty annoying, honestly, to do this. And I'll tell you why. Is because if I'm jungle and I'm patting towards you, I want the Kai'Sa that knows how to recall. I want the Kai'Sa that knows that I'm playing fourth bot. So this kinda... Yeah, okay, so he's here. Imagine if you recall, this gang doesn't exist.
Yeah.
From the Briar. Let's see if you die here. Very nice, you get your E. Very nice, you move like that. The direction is very good. And... Okay, fortunately you don't die, but this is still very bad. Let's see what you lose. Let's see what you lose here. So you're gonna lose the cannon. Interesting. Okay, you got very lucky, you see this? How lucky you got for this mistake. You didn't get punished so much. So this is recall timings. Recall timings when we have wave to come into us and 200 gold. We should recall instantly if enemy AD carry is on her way. And then here, this is good. I just don't understand. Like now, you have isolated Q on Brom. Because you move in and you try to hit Trist, but now Brom can actually auto-attack you. So you got very lucky that we have mid prio, we have echo here, so no matter what you do here is good. But if I have, like, if I see this situation and I have isolated Q, will I think in this picture, oh, I'm gonna go click here and kill Tristana? Or will I think about, okay, let me just do this to Brom?
Yeah, I'm just gonna isolate.
Yeah,
You
just be very careful this play, because this play is a pretty big red flag. And you got very lucky. She didn't know how to angle the W. It's Trist. And here, let's see. If you get a kill, close. And now freeze. Very good. And in this case, you don't need to recall because you have 200 gold and you have more HP. So now you can stay, just freeze. Yeah. No need to recall. Let's see. This is a mistake. Oh boy. It's actually bronze mistake. What? Okay. Yeah. So what's the difference between this recall and that recall? This recall right here, you are low HP. If Tristana comes and she's coming, she's gonna kill you because of your HP. But in this case, after you got the kill here, you don't need to recall. Why?
I don't know. Maybe for an extra longsword. That's a mistake.
Okay. Yeah, well, extra longsword is good, but what are you losing though?
I think maybe 3 or 4 minions.
Yeah, you're losing 3 or 4 minions. And Tristana is gonna lose more. It's not worth to just recall for a longsword because now Trist is dead. Which means no matter like how much you get now is advantage on Trist. Because she's level 3, you're level 3. You guys are even now. So if you get, let's say, 5 minions and she gets 0, you get gold plus XP. So you will be 5 minions on the Tristana. If you do this and you recall, she gets nothing, you get nothing. Yes, she's gonna lose more minions, but you get nothing. If you stay here and freeze and last it, she will still lose minions, but you will get XP lead. If you had better gold, like 1000 gold, 900 gold, recalling is not that bad. But with 200 gold, it's just horrible. Or 300 gold, just one longsword is not worth it. You can stay here and get more XP and more items. You look at your HP. You can literally stay here and freeze. And if you stay here, you're not killable into the tower. Because now... okay, very big problem, wow. Like, look at this. Tristana is dead timer. And let's see, she respawned now. 346. Let's see where she is right now, after we do this. So she respawned at 3 minutes and 46 seconds. So I want to ask, where do you think Tristana is right now? So 346.
Behind the tier 3.
Here?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's basically 26 seconds. She walked. So she's definitely after tier 3. But yeah, even if you predict behind tier 3, what is she gonna do right now when this is freeze?
She's gonna push.
Exactly, so you're just giving her free to break the push. First 4 minutes, fundamentals are improvable. So the first problem is you're recalling only for longsword with full HP. It's not ideal. Second problem, you are recalling when Tristana is right there. And now all she can do is push this wave and crush. So you basically just give up the freeze for free. Give up the freeze for free. Okay, let's see what she does. Is she gonna push? I mean, okay, she's not bronze, so she should, yeah. So how much are you gonna lose? I wanna know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. Okay, this one you missed. Yeah, one wave. One wave. But thinking about this, you're losing for free.
This actually in the game.
What did you think?
Yeah. I recalled really bad. I shouldn't recall. Or if I want it, I had to do that earlier.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking about in the game.
Yeah. Like if you really want to do it earlier, you can. But again, same thing. It's you have 200 gold and you have 700 and like You have too much HP to recall. You don't need it. You really don't need it. So that's why it's a bad recall here. 2 times he recalled with 300 gold when he had a freeze, but also enemy AD carry was so close to crush the wave, but he still recalled. So we're not really, you're recalling when you have a lot of HP, still enough to stay in the lane. You are not tracking the enemy AD carry, where he is and what can he do. These are like 2 problems already. You ping because it's bad call. Okay, so now you just have to give push and play safe. Okay, nice try. Not much you can do for that. And here you just help the Talia. What is your plan here?
Actually, I don't know. I just saw that Italian needs help, but it already was over. I should take my wave. That's what I'm thinking.
Because you still moved there. Yeah, I see. Well, at least you took the cannon. Usually casters are not so important. You just have 3 casters there. Caster minion don't give so much XP. But yeah, this, like, if it was a good fight, you can move like this and give up 3 casters, but this is a bad fight. I don't mind you left 3 casters in the tower, because this is not so valuable. Leaving 3 casters is fine. I mind that you go for a fight that is bad. Like, this is, you're never gonna save. And you decide quite late. Look at this. Like, when you see this, go to the tower. What do you see here? You see 3 stacks of Brom. You see a Briar. You're never gonna save this guy. No Cal?
Yeah.
You don't like Cal on Kaisa?
Yeah.
So you,
Not really like it.
you see. Interesting. Last seasons, did you play Kaisa still?
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. Do you watch any educational content players, or do you just play the game?
Sometimes I'm watching, but usually I just play.
Who do you watch?
Jack Spectra, some Chinese streamers on YouTube. And actually, that's
Okay, Jack Spectre is good. You watch him playing SoloQ?
mm, from. Actually, nowadays I don't watch him, but when he was pro player, I watched him so often.
Okay. Interesting. Very interesting, yeah. So Kaisa is your most played champ. What level do you get your evolve Q?
9?
Level 9?
Yeah. With Kraken and pickaxe and Doran's blade,
Kraken?
or actually
Pickaxe?
10.
Like this?
Yeah.
What level?
Level 9, or actually 10.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah. Actually, no.
Yeah. So level 10.
Yep.
Did I get 80 on the runes?
No.
Let's see, let me just double check. Kaisa. Let's do this. let's try like this. So level 9 or level 10?
Actually, it's level 10, yeah. On the current meta.
Okay. Yeah, let's see. Okay, level 7, level 8, level 9, and level 10, yes?
Yep.
You know how to do this?
Yeah.
The animation cancel?
Yeah, I know.
You do it with your E?
Yeah, with D, with base, with hextech portals.
Okay. Did you know that if you are a good player, you buy an item called Cal, and then your isolated queue actually becomes faster at level 8, not at level 10?
Actually didn't think about it.
This is why you are low masters. So this is why it's useful to watch pro players or people that, you know, they can play better and teach you better things. Because this Cal is must on Kai'Sa. Must. Only with the Yuntal build, you can get this at level 6. I don't know if you ever go Yuntal build. Can be sometimes good. And Torrance. As you can see here, it's level 6. Only with this build you don't go Cal. Okay? But this is why when you watch people that actually know how to play this champion really well, you'll see this is here. Right? Whether it's Grandmaster, whether it's Master, whether it's Challenger, that's how it goes. So this is something that you can implement right away. Let's see. Push this. Let's see. So you come back in the lane. Let's see what happened. Okay, you recall. Okay. Wave is going towards the enemy. Okay. One thing I don't like here is that you're not looking at the wave when you recall. Like, I want to see what state is it. What is the state of this lane? Of the wave?
It's low push
How do you know?
because the minions are not in the middle. It's actually a little bit closer to my tower. So it's low push into them.
True. So this is not ideal wave state, but in this case you are low, so you just recall. I would like you to move your camera to the lane when you recall and keep it there, because if you do keep it there, you will see a very important information. You are very low, but you know who else is low? Tristana is also low. So if you recall here, when she has same HP like you, but your wave is bad, it's slow pushing into them, it's not very ideal. If you think you're gonna die, like if it's a high chance you die, it's good to recall. But here what I want to highlight is, I want to highlight also the, let's see this, the HP of the Trist. You see this, Tristana? She's pretty low and she has 240 HP. So in other words, if you move your camera and now you see Trist in the lane, because look, she was in the lane, but your camera is here. So if you see her, maybe you will be like, hey, she's also very low. If she jumps in, I have flash, I have E, we can kill her, and I can push this way before I recall. But because you didn't look, didn't actually take the information that you needed. Because she's also very low, right? She's also 200 HP like you. You can stay here and push this.
Yep.
Because if Braum goes, you flash the Q and Leona can kill Trist. Because now they get a free push. So this game is about you giving free game to the enemy AD carry. You recall when you shouldn't recall. You go in base and let Tristana to crush the wave even though you have a freeze. He's basically giving free advantage to enemy AD carry. That was the story. Wow, this Tristana didn't recall. Crazy. So who is enemy jungle?
Briar?
Briar, okay. So what do they want to do right here? It looks like Tristana stayed for a while, for some reason.
She has
Should try to stop a recall. Look, you can keep the wave here if you want, but
Yeah, I was really careful of the Briar.
That's good, because your jungle is on top side, so you should be, this is the most important thing, be careful of the Briar, but I would like to see a W on the Trist, because good recall here, right here. So a good Kai'Sa would just throw the W right there and stop the recall. Here I hope you push, like hard. I hope you push like very hard. Because your items are very sword, you push pretty fast with Leona E. So if Tristana recalls right now, you can touch the tower. I hope you don't slow push here. Okay, so you do try to push, but you did not try to stop recall. $5. If you have problems improving and getting better in the game faster but cannot afford booking coaching, on my Patreon you can access more than 627 VOD reviews, premium videos about how to wave management, mid-game macro, and tier lists that will show you the best champions to climb and to improve for your elo. And these are not on YouTube, this is only on Patreon, they're exclusive. Moreover, you can participate in the free coaching waiting list to get a premium VOD review. I'm giving away 2 free VOD reviews every single week. All what you need to do is simple 2-step process. Subscribe to my Patreon and share your OPGG, and voila, you are on the waiting list. You're gonna get a personalized VOD review for any game in your match history. For just $5, you get not only the free VOD review, but a whole bunch of exclusive benefits that will supercharge your gaming experience. It's a small investment for a big return. And it's just $5, it's no brainer, right? But here is the deal, you've got to act quickly. The waiting list is already filling up fast. 55 people already subscribed to the Patreon, and there are 6 people that they already are on board, they are on the waiting list. And more are joining every moment. Now, do you want to secure your spot for a free VOD review? Go ahead on my Patreon and reserve it right now.